And we're live. Hi, everyone. Welcome to the show. We're here to play some more Crypt of the Devil Lich. This is the 5th edition version of it. Level 15 characters. We ran around last session, made it through a few rooms. Got shunted back to a strange room that's rotating. And yeah, now we're gonna keep going, see if you all can figure out the trick to getting through that room with all the doors. Yeah, that's where we are. That's what we're doing. Let me double check my audio levels. Everything looks good. Yeah, let's do a little bit of introductions. You know, tell me who you are and who you're playing. We'll do plugs at the end. Yeah, we'll go in the order of the overlay. So we'll start off with Bert.
I guess that's me. Yeah, I'm Bert. I'm playing pretty much a straight up barbarian for this one, Bjorn, the Battleborn. He's actually quite familiar with working with spellcasters to kill other spellcasters.
Nice. A very special set of skills.
Exactly.
All right. Nice. Moving on down the list, we got us a Dan.
Hey everybody, Dan with the Defenders of Kobold. I'm playing Grimgar, our cleric, our Twilight cleric. And so far I've been stingy with my spells, so we'll see how long I can hold out on that.
May not be a bad idea.
Suspect we'll need them.
Yeah.
Somehow.
All right. Throwing us over to the other side, up top, we got Eddie.
Oh, goodness. I'm Eddie. I am playing a variant feral tiefling named The Knight. And I've got too many classes all mashed together, but essentially I am an assassin with some other stuff mixed in. I take myself way too seriously, and nobody else does.
There we go. Moving down our list, we got Jake.
Hey, I'm Jake. I'm with the Defenders of Kobold, and today I'll be playing Levi Fairhill, a zealot barbarian, something of a cleric, and also a little something of a rogue. He likes to sneak into places where monsters hang their hats and then smack the hats off their heads.
It's fair. Absolutely fair. And last but not least, there's Jeremy.
Hi, I'm Jeremy. I'm a proudly adopted kobold. I'm going to be playing Silas, the neutral, hungry Yuan-Ti Echo Knight, who is a cheap teleporting bastard.
There we go. It's fantastic. And you might notice there's no Jordan tonight. He had some prior commitments and some family stuff come up, so he is not able to join us. So, yeah. But
there's no life out of D&D.
Oh my gosh. We'll continue on, though. So, yeah. You all made it into the cave entrance. You fought the crazy vampire monk. You found the hidden door. You made your way into this giant room that rotates, and you overcame that by just breaking one of the doors so it can't close. You then made it into this room with a false floor that had some crazy illusion stuff going on, and you all managed to make your way across that. That was a little hectic, but you did it. And then you finally came to this ginormous room with just lined with doors. Each door had a very odd keyhole, almost like a funnel going into it, with this giant crystal hourglass just magically just floating there in the air. And as soon as you entered in, it started, it flipped, started counting down. It gave you about 30 minutes, you'd guess. And it was, looked like powdered ruby or something like that inside of it. Just this very bright, reflective red sand in there. But you all weren't able to figure out what was going on, and it teleported you back to this rotating room. So that's where we're picking up. You've still got your task to stop the Devil Lich. You've got some of your own clues and hints that you've picked up so far. So let's just get right back into it. What's going on?
I wonder if we should try and figure out at least one room in this dungeon instead of just brute forcing our way through everything.
I don't
Are any of you
After 15 minutes of straight cursing,
Yeah.
to every god imaginable, yeah.
Are any of you able to guess perhaps how deep you went into that strange arcane darkness, or perhaps what it was that did such grievous wounds to you?
I mean, I couldn't dispel it, so
Well, let's say somebody were to stay just above the level. Do you think you maybe fell 30 feet or less?
Oh, it wasn't very far down.
It was maybe like 12 feet.
just enough to bump a bit on the way down.
Yeah.
So I've got half a mind to just do the like levitation boot teleport trick and just hang out above the darkness and send my little clone down into there and just whack away.
Oh.
I've got the blind fighting style.
Yeah.
Just send my little dude down in there and just let him blindly hack away at whatever's crawling around down there.
Yeah.
Chuck, while everybody else is talking, I'm going to check these two dead bodies.
Okay.
See what I find.
Those are bodies that you had searched previously.
Oh, did we?
Yeah.
I couldn't remember if we searched them.
You found... Oh, what did you find?
I thought for some reason we actually never searched.
Yeah, I didn't think we had actually searched them
did you
because
just
we
pass
mentioned
them?
something about that. I think we just passed them.
Okay.
We talked to the spirit of one of them, and then I think we left.
Okay.
Is the room still revolving?
You're not well,
Because we can look through the one broken door to see if there's movement.
I'll say this. So last time you were all in here, you were able to find all of the pressure plates on the floor, and I've got those marked in red there. At the moment, it is not rotating. It looks like that one broken door is lined up with the hallway that you entered from the outside. You came in.
Okay, so it seems like it returns back to like a static position, maybe.
Yeah, it looks like it reset. Let's see. So if you were to search those skeletons, one's got a broken longsword. The other one is laying on top of a silver scroll tube.
Ooh.
And yeah, that was really it. They didn't really have anything on them.
Silver scroll tube sounds fascinating, though.
As I'm looking through them, I'll look at the silver scroll tube and the broken short sword, and I'll just kind of like meh at the silver scroll tube and put it on the ground as it rolls away from me and keep looking at the broken sword.
Okay.
Well, I'll probably look at the scroll tube.
Sure, yeah. If you check out the scroll tube, you're going to open it up.
Sure. It'll probably only explode on my face for a lot of damage.
As you open it up, you see that it does not explode on your face, and looking inside is a rolled up piece of parchment.
Oh, well, whoever didn't make it explode in my face. Big mistake on their part.
Yeah, it is.
Let's look at that parchment. Maybe
Sure.
it has some insight.
I'll show this to everyone.
Perhaps we should have done this in the first place.
Oh, crap. Hang on. There we go. And Dan, I leave this up to you to read out to the
Wow,
stream
this is what
and
I
the...
get for asking things.
Yeah, it is.
The shards of true death are key, scattered about on levels 3, encased in a crystal prison without a door, but only the first. There are 5 more. I think this is the same thing the other guy was saying way earlier. I hold the next shard of true death, but beware my fiery breath. The shard is as safe as can be, hidden behind the reverse of a party. Stuck fast is the shard, removing it is tortuously hard. Beyond the constant crimson drips, cloaked in darkness, this shard sits. That sounds like maybe the other room that we were just in, possibly. Lest all hope fades, guarded by gold, solve the riddle of swords, the last shard behold.
Okay, and that's what you got.
Yeah.
So yeah, the room's not rotating at the moment. Kind of what you figured out from last time you were here, you have to activate one of these pressure plates to start the rotation. But you also know that some of these pressure plates drop these globes down from the ceiling filled with poison.
Yep. Luckily, we have immunity to poison, so that's not so concerning.
Yeah.
Beyond the constant crimson drips sounds like, the room with the hourglass.
Could be.
Not
How
that
do we
that
get beyond that room, though?
Probably through one of those locked doors.
either that or for some strange reason the shard is actually closer than we think, cloaked in darkness. Hard to say.
Yeah. So
Any which way, we don't know anything about anything yet. So I wonder if we can. I mean, there's lots of doors in here. Can we try and open any of these other doors, or do any of them?
you can certainly try.
So I don't think we actually tried to open any of them. So
No, you just worked with that one door that you managed to
which is this
break.
bottom door?
Yes, it is.
All right, I might just go around from door to door, and then
Okay.
just work clockwise from the broken door.
Sure. Let's see. So, which door do you want to start with?
We'll go with this one here.
Sure. Give me just a
So
second.
we'll just go clockwise from the broken door.
Now, did we thoroughly examine this glyph on the floor to see if any of the spokes look different than another?
You've looked it over before, yeah, and they all look identical. Each spoke points at a door. It's engraved or whatever you call it into the floor, and then they've got silver and gold, inlaid into it. But they all look identical. They're all the same length. They've all got the same look to it.
I don't think we really interact with it other than looking at it, though.
Okay, so what are you doing with that door there,
I mean,
Grimgar?
trying to do door things with it.
Okay. So you move up, you grab the handle, feels locked. Doesn't give.
Okay. I mean, if it's locked, I don't have any cool skills to get into it. So other than
How high up is the ceiling?
I think it's about 30 feet.
Okay. Is it just flat with these globe-like things?
It's got all these globe. It's like flat with these weird globe-like things kind of protruding out.
How
Almost
do
like
they protrude? Like, are they
think of
like
mostly
chandeliers on a chain?
No, think like blisters boiling out.
Okay.
So they're like half set in the ceiling.
And if I recall, those are like the trap. Effectively, that's what falls down and
Yeah,
is full of
certain
poison.
plates, if you step on them, they drop from above, releasing that poison.
Hmm.
Well,
Would it be
Considering
possible to get a read on? We accidentally dropped one of these earlier, didn't we?
Yeah, I think
Couple
a
of them.
couple of them fell. Yeah.
Okay, I want to pick up one of the broken shards of that, and I want to examine the construction of it. What's it made of?
Glass. It's just
Okay.
made of like an almost like opaque glass. The outside of it's smooth. Inside of it's got this gnarly kind of I think like oil style sheen inside of it. It's slick with whatever noxious poisons were inside of it. But other than that, it's just glass, relatively, think like a, chandelier or like a glass dome on a ceiling light. So, it's maybe like 1/8 of an inch thick. So it's not thin by any means. Yeah.
Chuck, my imp and I would like to fly up to the ceiling somewhere where we're going to be not above anybody.
Yeah.
And find one of these little blisters on the ceiling and see if I'd like to try or attempt to see if there's any way that I can try and extract one of these things intact.
Sure. Do you have any particular... Oh, I just threw something accidentally. Any particular skills that you want to try and leverage in this?
Just thievery. I mean, general thievery. I've got my thieves tools that I'm proficient in. So
go ahead and roll that for me.
Okay. Am I just doing? Is this sleight of hand or is this?
Sleight of hand is fine.
Okay. Then I will roll that. I'll go back here. 28.
Boy, yeah.
Oh yeah. You spend a few minutes. You can kind of slip the shims of like your lockpick kit in. There's not a lot of pressure holding it in. So eventually you can pop it out. And you've got one of these globes and it's completely encased. So you got just this glass sphere with these lights inside of it. And you can feel the fluid kind of sloshing around. It looks like maybe, initial look, maybe some kind of magical effect holding it in and then releasing it, because you don't see any mechanism inside of it. It's just
It's literally just a glass globe holding a bunch of this liquid.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. Does anybody have like empty bottles or anything like that we want to try and get some of this stuff out of this? I am immune to poison.
I think all of you are at the time.
We're all immune to poison right now.
Oh yeah. So I could try very carefully to crack the top of this thing open so we could try and, gently dip something in it to get some out. Since it sounds like this thing's pretty big. I don't know that we want to carry it around.
What you got, Bert?
While you're up there, I'll call out. It seems to me if this room is a mechanical creation, instead of playing by its rules, let's break the mechanism. While you're up there, see if there's some trapdoor, some maintenance hatch.
Oh, yeah, I can go back up to after I carry that globe down to the bottom and rest it on the floor, I can go back up and just start looking around for
Just want to give me a perception test.
Okay. Let's see here.
And so I'm correct in that no one has stepped on any of these switches on the ground? Okay.
And while that's going, I'll just continue to move around. I'm going to thaumaturge to the doors instead. That would be wiser.
Nothing happens when you thaumaturge it.
Okay.
The night, your perception test, you are confident that there's no hidden hatches or anything on the ceiling.
Okay.
I want to do the same thing on the floor.
Yeah.
Like particularly like the center point has to be like in the middle of the room where that glyph is.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm going to see if I can rip it up out of the ground.
Sure.
I mean, it was metals and such that's it's in the inlay.
Yeah. It's soft metal, gold and silver.
Yeah.
So you can easily just gouge it out. It'll take you, maybe 15, 20 minutes to get all of it out. But if you do, it's enough gold for, let me find out, for, altogether you dig out about 50 gold worth of silver and about 100 gold worth of gold. So you just got this shavings of silver and gold. It's worth a pretty decent chunk of coin.
But it didn't reveal anything.
It did not reveal anything underneath.
Floor is stone.
Yeah.
Well, I've got a warhammer.
It's going to start smashing it.
I'm going to try and smash through the floor.
You spend some time hammering on this floor. Chips of, whatever this stone is, granite, starts kind of flying up into it. It feels solid. Like it's not, you're not getting any impression that there's a hollow underneath. But yeah, you don't make it through to anything. Dan, when your thaumaturgy failed, do you want to try anything else out with that door?
I mean, I'll probably just go pull on it to make sure it's not just like latched in some stupid manner, but
Sure. I lost my... Sure. Go ahead and give me a... Let's see. Actually... Nothing happens. You do when you take your hand away from the knob to try and open it. Your hand's just covered in this strange black oily substance.
it was trapped.
Maybe being immune to poison right now is a very good thing for you.
I'll just
Yeah, I mean, you can spend a moment wiping it off, and it's fine.
just smear it on the wall.
There you go. So what's next? The floor doesn't give any results. The ceiling doesn't give any results. The 2 doors that have been tried are locked.
All right. Frustrated not being able to get to the mechanism, I'm going to start beating doors down.
Okay. What door do you want to start with? You just want to ping it on the map?
The
there for me?
opposite one. So, like, if this is the one we broke, I'm going to start at the opposite
Okay.
end. So I'm not going to stand full center of the door. I'm going to stand to the side, do a swing into it.
Yeah, go ahead and give me an attack.
Okay. Attack. Warhammer.
And then you have to hit the attack button. There you go. That's a pretty good attack.
Oh, yeah. Roll me some damage for that, too.
I mean, for a door, I'd be amazed if the door isn't hit by a 26.
Yeah, right?
The door's like, whoa,
yeah.
whoa.
You smash the door. Now, these are like stone doors, but you break it, and the door kind of just gives in the center, and it falls apart. And as it does, luckily you were standing off to the side, because it's that flat wall, that flat stone wall underneath of it, with holes all throughout it. And as the wall falls away, all of a sudden this volley of darts launches out and shoots across the room, and clatters off the opposite wall. They fly down that hallway that was from the broken door. But luckily you were standing off to the side and none of them caught you.
Nice.
So
All right. I'm just going to go clockwise, door
Sure.
to door. I'll warn everyone after seeing that.
yeah, so
Don't get in the way.
door 2 is broken. Let's go up to this one.
Just make sure that I'm not directly across from any doors
Okay.
he's beating down.
Same thing. Just give me damage on this one. You're gonna hit it. Okay. Yeah, you crack the door. You can see it. It's got kind of like the shattering of stone all over. It'll probably take another hit to do the job. Do you want to go ahead and take another swing?
Yeah. So 13 is the minimal damage I can possibly do.
Oh wow. Okay.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
If you just swing again, you got it. That's not a problem then.
And doing the same thing, standing off to the side.
Sure. All right. Cool. Why doesn't everyone go ahead and make me a dexterity save?
Oh no,
Oh
everyone.
boy.
If I'm still on the ceiling, do I need to?
Yep.
Okay.
Is it
Dexterity. save.
magical in nature?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I do with advantage on this then.
Cool. Yep.
As well.
It will be against a magical effect.
13
Oh
is
gosh.
Wait, no, that only rolled it once, I think. Or did how did it?
Did that not roll?
Your
No, it rolled
dexterity-
twice, and
Oh, you
it
got an
shows
8
the
and a
best.
3.
Yeah, yeah.
Our
Okay.
save's not so
There we go.
strong.
Oh, a 10.
So it is looking like the knight is the only one who passes.
Yeah, that's not too surprising.
Cool. So Oh gosh, why do I have to do math? That's terrible.
Dexterity
Everybody's
for the
dead. New
win.
game.
The knight, you take 17 points of damage as this door falls away from the blank wall behind it. There's like this magical like rune set into it, and from the center of that launches this marble of what looks like fire right into the center of the room, and it detonates. The knight, you take 17 points of damage. Everyone else,
Is it fire damage?
It is fire.
Okay.
I do have immunity to fire while I'm with my enemy.
Okay, cool. So yeah,
I also have such
Okay.
protections.
so those of you who failed, it is 35 fire damage. But if you've got
Oh,
something that adjusts that, please go for it.
holy cow.
Double check. I'm pretty sure that's a no.
It's a trap.
Okay.
Ooh.
Oops.
Okay. That door is down.
So what is resistance? That gives you half
Half.
damage?
Yeah.
Okay. So round up.
So that would be 17 for you.
17.
Yeah.
Okay.
So as I'm standing upside down on the ceiling and get hit right center mass with this fireball, the smoke dissipates and I've still got like some flames and stuff just kind of flickering off my chest. I pull out my my pipe of smoke monsters and just kind of light it off of the flames
There you go.
slowly dying on my own chest.
There you go.
Take a big drag on it and then puff out something this in the shape of a small devil.
Just do an exasperated sigh and use my second wind.
Oh,
That's fair.
thanks.
Okay. So what next?
Take stock.
I'm going
of
to
how
cast
bad
Healing
everyone
Word.
is.
Okay. Jake, how much
But
do you... Go ahead.
I think I should keep going, but I'll look to everyone. Just got scorched. Yeah?
Yeah. I'll just put my pipe back in my mouth and kind of, yeah, come on. Just kind of roll my hands through the air, like continue.
Okay.
Everybody will get 5 healing. So
Nice.
Nice.
So are
Oh,
you
nice.
moving up to that door next there, Bjorn?
Yeah. Just going clockwise.
Yeah, so you don't need to roll damage. We know you can do a minimum of 13, so if it doesn't take you 1 hit, it takes you 2. As you smash this door down, it reveals a hallway behind it. A hallway you do not recognize. It reveals a hallway. It's about 80 feet long, 20 feet wide. Floor is just unmarked, plain, smooth stone. And the hallway is flanked by 7 pairs of stone statues. Let me...
Before we adventure down, I'm going to go ahead and drink my potion of greater healing.
hopping you all over to another scene, because that's what you see. Let me get that adjusted for the stream.
That's
7 pairs of stone statues. Some depict evil warlords smiting unseen foes with weapons. Others depict hideous demons crouching, ready to spring. Others depict timid halflings, frail-looking wizards, and a pair of stone double doors is at the opposite end of the hall.
Well, would you like for me to send forth the test dummy?
Harry, I'm carrying on muted here. Is there one of each on each side? Or,
Yep.
I mean, is there...
It's a
go-
match on each side.
Okay.
Go back to the middle chamber, pick up one of the bodies, and just hurl it across the room.
Sure. So yeah, you pick up one of them skeletons and you chuck it into the room as far as you can. Just absolutely nothing happens. It just clatters to the floor. The bones break apart.
hidden behind the reverse of a party. These look like parties of adventurers here on either side.
Mm-hmm.
But which one would be the reverse one?
And there's no difference from left to right between the statues.
No.
Other than their order, it looks like.
Nope, same order. That's kind of
Same
hard to
order.
see because the viewing
Okay.
angle's off. So these halflings are right across from each other. The warlords, the demon.
Okay.
Can we see into the niches that they're sat into?
Yeah, so they're just set into these small little alcoves, just plain stone behind them. Doesn't seem to be anything. You're still looking in from that circular room. So to get a better look, you might have to kind of move in.
So looking at the picture, the figures that duplicate the knight, the little halfling guy, they're posed, right? Like just in the picture, they're posed and not like.
Right. Yeah. Now I will say there is a duplicate for each one of these statues. The picture doesn't show it real well, but yeah. So there's 2 of the warlords, 2 of the halflings, 2 of the
Just their-
suits armors.
Does there appear to be any difference in the duplicates?
No.
How tall is the ceiling?
It's an arched ceiling. At its highest is, let's see, 80 feet long, 20 feet wide. It's going to be about 10 feet tall.
Okay, so couldn't really hover above the figures then. Okay.
No.
I'm going to use thaumaturgy to shake the ground a little bit in that hallway. Just see if that rattles anything.
Yeah, you use your thaumaturgy. It shakes a little bit. You can see it disturbs some dust. But none of the pieces seem to move. You don't notice any hidden, movement or articulation points or anything like that.
Are there any torches or anything, any sources of light?
No, it would just be whatever light you're all working with.
Okay, so it's just a dark hallway. Okay.
Yeah.
Jokey. I mean, I guess until we get in there.
Yeah. Who are you going to move in?
I can send my little dude out up to 1,000 feet away.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just going to have him run to the other end of the hole?
Yeah, just see if anything happens to him.
Okay.
Maybe have him hit tiles on his way over.
Okay.
In case this is if it's like a flagstone setup,
Yeah.
like the picture depicts.
Yeah.
Maybe just
Sure. Yeah.
A goofy scene is you see this shadow puppet version of a lizard man tap dancing along all the different stones.
Your tap dancing lizard duplicate makes it clear to the other side, being sure to hit every single tile, and they are absolutely fine.
Do you want me to have it, I don't know, poke at any of the statues?
Do you get any kind of feedback from this clone of yours?
Yeah, so basically while this is going on, it's very similar to a wizard that has a familiar. While
Yeah.
Silas, as nice as it is, while Silas is doing it, he has to just sit. He's deaf and blind to everything
Okay.
around
Yeah.
him. But he can fully see and hear and everything
Sure.
of what it's experiencing.
So I will tell you one bit of information. As you get to this third statue, there is an inscription on the bottom of it. None of the others have inscriptions.
including his pair.
His pair has it as well.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
I figured. Yeah.
Nope.
Okay. If it's something that I can read, I can still speak what I can see. So if it's something that I can read, I'll share it with the group. If it's not, then
It is inscribed. Hey there, Captain. It is inscribed Malava Demon Stalker.
I don't know if a demon stalker. It's inscribed on the statue.
I
I don't know what that means.
Okay. So there is one clue that we had hidden behind the reverse of a party. This shard is as safe as can be hidden behind the reverse of a party. Can the statues be turned or manipulated, maybe?
You want to go try it?
I don't want to, but I will because I had the idea.
Okay.
It's a good idea.
Which of these statues is called Maleva Demon Stalker?
The third one in. So, yep, that's it exactly. What Dan's pinging right there.
What is that demon-looking one right next to it called?
None of the other ones have inscriptions.
Hmm.
The third pair of statues are the only one with inscriptions, and they're both inscribed with the same thing. Maleva Demon Stalker.
I'm going to glare at it really hard from the ceiling, and my imp is going to curse in Infernal.
Okay. Nothing happens. So, Dan, are you moving in?
I don't want to, but yeah. Let's go ahead. We'll just get up to the first statue here.
You move up to the first statue. Nothing happens.
I figure I'll, see if I can manipulate it in any way, shape, or form.
It does not move. Does not wiggle. Doesn't seem to have any points of articulation. Just a plain old statue.
And behind it,
Just the alcove. Bare, empty. You can give me a perception test if you want to do a thorough search.
sure, just in case. Let's see here.
You are extremely confident that there's nothing behind it.
Just a wall.
And I'll tell you what, I'll let you carry that 21 forward to any other one of these that you want to search as well.
Okay. I mean, I figure I'll just kind of move down this side and just
Okay.
check
What
each one.
figure is opposite Demon Slayer?
Another Demon Slayer. So it's just a mirror image.
Does that one also have
The inscription. Yep. And Dan, same thing. None of them move, none of them wiggle. Thorough search reveals nothing.
Maybe look at the back sides of them.
I included that when you said you were looking
Okay.
in the alcove behind it.
Okay. I wasn't sure if this is one of those things where saying the right words matters.
Nope. It
can
doesn't.
the statue, I mean, without breaking it, be turned or rotated?
That's why I just got done doing Bert.
Yeah, he was giving
okay,
it a little
sorry.
wiggle. I mean, if you really wanted to put some elbow into it, you might be able to rotate or, knock these over or something like that. But just with a regular amount of force, no, they're extremely heavy, wide bases.
Behind the reverse. I don't know what that means.
Captain, that one you're saying it's the creature's tail wrapping around its base.
Yeah.
I have a steel mirror.
Yeah.
That's part of my pack.
Yeah.
So, like, if I view one of the things in the mirror, do they look any differently?
No. As far as all of you can tell through all the testing that you're doing, they all seem just absolutely mundane. Like there's nothing weird going on here.
Shall I send a duplicate over and just try the door then?
I mean, for now, I suppose.
How about the nameplate? Is it etched into the base of the statue, or is it actually a plate?
It's etched into the base of the statue.
Okay.
So yeah, it's not a plate that's been added, just carved into the stone on the base of it. Jeremy, were you sending your clone down there
Yeah.
to open the doors?
I'll kind of back out and away out of the room, sit down and meditate and send the
Okay.
clone forward.
Yeah. Back
You're-
out of the hallway. Well, that's
Yeah.
Mhm.
Your clone gets down there, opens the large double doors. Nothing happens. You do see that it opens up into like a T. So there's a left and a right, a hallway going left and right.
Mhm.
And towards the right, looks like a plain door. And towards the left is a kind of a funky door.
Okay,
Let me-
plain door on the right, funky door on the left.
Let me find the image of the funky door. Not that one. I've got so many handouts to dig through. There it is. And this is what the funky door on the left looks like. And I got a little description that I'll read to you. Solid door is decorated with an engraved image of a demonic female drow. Her eyes and nostrils and mouth have tunnels leading into the stone through their curved natural prevents. They're naturally curved going in, so you can't use them. Your clone couldn't look through it. But yeah, that's what you see, this demonic looking female drow face.
Okie dokie.
I'm not saying it's the smart thing to do, but because I can just make another one, the clone pokes a finger into the holes.
Nothing happens to your clone when they do so. Just boop, 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 boop.
Okay.
Boop.
Okay, I have fingered the demon lady and nothing happened. Try the other door.
Okay. Yeah, it's a plain. It's actually like a wooden door, like a oak banded door. If you go, and you're talking about the door on the right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just a plain door. You want to have your clone open it?
Why not?
Sure.
If someone's gonna get killed, it may as well be him.
It's free.
Opening the heavy door, your clone finds itself on the threshold of a well-stocked library. Dim illumination flickers from torch sconces that are set on 4 stone pillars in the middle of the room. Wooden-lined shelf like niches are built into the walls, are built into all the stone walls from floor to ceiling. They're packed with old books, tomes, librams, scrolls. There's a solid stone table flanked by several chairs in the middle of the room. Amidst the 4 wide stone pillars that support the cobwebbed adorned ceiling that's 30 feet up. A robed and shrouded librarian slowly shuffles around the room with a stack of books cradled to their chest. Features are obscured by a hood, but they're seen bent, clearly lame, and your clone would pick up that the air is extremely dry and heavy with dust. And I've got, I'll pop to another scene real quick. Oh,
All right.
I didn't want to hit configure, I wanted to hit activate. There we go.
I'll share all that, and then I can only send him like 1,000 feet away. I imagine I'm probably getting pretty close to the limit of that.
Yeah.
I've gone about as far as I can send him. I apologize, I don't have more to share.
Well, can you
Well, at least
interact?
we know it's safe up to the clone, so.
I can't, only on a basic level. Like I can't make any attack actions with him in this state. I can only do attack actions in the short range version, and this one it's much more just very simple interactions.
Okay.
Like if you try to get its attention or something,
Like I could have it reach out and touch it, sure.
or maybe like just make some noise and
Yeah.
see if it reacts.
If you want me to, I'm glad to do so.
Okay. Is that what you want to do?
Please do.
The shuffling, limping librarian continues doing what they were doing, completely unperturbed by your clone's attempts to gain its attention.
Wow,
don't-
making noise in the library didn't even piss it
Right?
off.
Did not.
I have a very terrible hunch that I would very much hope is not true. Perhaps it simply does not sense my clone because it's not alive.
Perhaps.
Some dead things that just sense the living.
Perhaps. Well, shall we all go say hello to the librarian?
Do you all head down there?
Why not?
I will head down there.
Okay.
I'm gonna stealth.
Okay.
This
Roll me your
librarian's
stealth if
evil.
you're
I'm
going
going
to
to
stealth.
smite it.
Okay.
Gonna bring up the rear to see if anything
Yeah.
changes as folks pass.
Okay. Yeah. So Bjorn, as you're watching while people walk past it, the statues don't do anything. They really seem to be just statues.
Chuck, before we enter down that hallway, I am going to stealth. I rolled an 18.
Okay,
but
cool.
that orb that I brought down from the ceiling with the poison in it,
Yeah.
is it small enough that my imp could carry it?
It's like bowling ball sized. Maybe a
Perfect.
little larger. Bowling ball to beach ball. We'll go somewhere in there.
I'm just going to kind of yell some commands at him in Infernal, and then he's going to pick up the orb and go invisible as he just kind of disappears, and then I go into sneaking.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you all make it to this T intersection here. You turn right to this large wooden door. You can see inside the library. You can see all the musky books, dust covered. They look very old, very dry. You can see the librarian shuffling around, putting some books up here, taking some books down here. It just looks like busy work.
Doesn't seem to pay us any mind then.
No?
I guess maybe I'll go and look at a book. Not take it off the shelf, but just
Okay.
look at some spines.
Sure. Go ahead and give me a wisdom check. Do I want a wisdom check? Let me make sure I'm going to tell you the right check here.
I hope it's wisdom, because if it's intelligence, then
Perception check. Give me a perception check.
that's okay too.
Still wisdom based.
Yes.
Ooh. Looking around, you're not able to really discern this or that. Just old books, dust covered. You can't really make the names out. If you want to maybe clear some dirt off one of the spines, you can give it another go.
All right. Let's go ahead and.
And while you're doing this, librarian is just going about their business. You want to give me another perception test?
All right. Let's hope it's better than one. It's
23.
better than one.
Okay. High or low?
Let's go with high.
Sure. Okay. You find that the spine of this book reads the Scriptum Malice.
That sounds familiar.
The book with its bindings seem to be covered, or the cover seems to consist of this scab-covered, flayed skin.
Oh, this book seems evil in nature then.
It looks that way, yeah.
Chuck, as I'm sneaking around the room, do I find anything besides books of any interest?
So you're specifically looking for something besides books?
Yes, something that is not a book.
Sure. Give me a perception test, but I want it at disadvantage.
Wow. You did pretty good.
Oh, wow, you did fantastic.
That is the lower of the two.
Let's see. You actually look, and it's when you start looking up, kind of at the cobweb ceilings, you actually realize there's some kind of creature hiding up above using the heavy webbings as covering.
Oh shit.
Fantastic. So as I noticed that, I'm going to use, let's see here.
Yeet.
Where is it? Yeah, yeet. So I have a feature called Awakened Mind, which allows me to speak telepathically to any creature within 30 feet of me.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
As long as they can speak at least one language. So I'll just kind of alert the party silently to what I have seen.
Okay. So you're all aware of there's some creature hiding in the webbing. along
Okay.
the ceiling that's like 30 feet up.
For the moment, I'll try to act unaware, I guess, yet.
Okay.
I'll go ahead.
So I'm going to take that as I didn't find any other objects of any interest then.
Correct.
I mean, if you don't consider a creature hiding in the ceiling of interest.
Yeah.
just books and a thing that probably wants to do us harm.
Yeah. Silas, what were you going to say?
I was going to say I'll go ahead and have my duplicate out and ready.
Okay.
I won't send him up there just yet.
Okay.
Or actually, do you want me to go ahead and have a sentinel up there? Or do we want to not let it know we know?
Yeah, I'll kind of communicate with everybody and help facilitate the communication silently.
Okay.
And just kind of ask everybody, should we move on this thing or should we just pretend we don't see it?
Has anyone actually spoken to the librarian?
No
All
one's
right,
moved
well,
on.
Yeah.
I will go and stand in front of the librarian and say,
Sure.
Okay.
I require a book.
So the librarian kind of stops in front of you, looks up at you,
And asks, "Can
I'm
you
sorry.
even read?"
It's actually 50 feet high up. That's how tall the ceiling is, and that's where the creature's hiding. But Bjorn and Levi, as you move up to the librarian kind of looks up at you two, and you can see very clearly under this hood that this librarian is some form of undead.
As are most librarians. This is not shot.
But it doesn't talk to you. It just stands there for a second, looks at you, and then it goes back to doing its kind of busy work tending to the books.
What was the knight's name? The Seeker of Demons.
Malivus.
Malaba Demon Stalker.
That's it.
I need a book on Malivus Demon Stalker.
He kind of stops and he looks at you kind of puzzled for a second, but then just goes back to doing what they're doing.
Yeah.
Shall I smite this librarian?
Even worse, I'll give him a 0-star rating.
Ooh.
Oh, God. You're not
I
going to
will.
you're not going to give him a radiant review.
I was thinking something similarly. I will take my talisman of pure good and touch it to the forehead of this librarian. This will either deal 6d6 radiant damage if it's neither good nor evil, or 8d6 radiant damage if it's evil.
Okay.
Damn.
Okay. Give me just a moment. Excuse me. Strange.
You're evil?
Good.
I'm going to
So-
kill you then. Oh, you're not
so-
evil? I'm still going to kill you.
I'm going to hurt you a lot.
Well, there's no middle of the road with that god. It's just
Well, no, I mean, does it do no damage if they're good then? Only neutral or evil?
Oh, no, it
Right.
still does 6d6 if they're...
Neither
Oh,
good
okay,
nor
so it's
evil.
just... Okay. Gotcha.
So neutral.
So neutral.
66
right.
neutral,
There we go.
8d6 evil.
Let's see.
Because doing nothing is still bad enough.
It's not good enough.
I really dislike that amulet. I touched it once.
Tell my wife I said hello. Stinking neutrals.
All right.
One of my
So
favorite lines.
give that to me again, Jake.
A creature that is neither good nor evil in alignment takes 6d6 radiant damage upon touching the talisman. An evil creature takes 8d6 radiant damage upon touching the talisman.
Okay. Why don't you go and roll me 8d6?
Okie dokie.
Okay.
Nice. That's not bad.
Okay. You smite the.
Is it really cool, like the guy turning into a skeleton super fast and blowing away in the wind, like in the final Indiana Jones movie?
No, it just kind of sizzles and smokes for a minute and then drops to the ground, slain.
Damn. as I see Levi do this, I kind of skulk backwards into the shadows and hide.
I'll just step over the librarian and start examining some of the books.
Sure, if you want to give me a perception test.
I nod approvingly.
Bjorn, are you doing anything with this?
I don't know about the thing in the ceiling yet.
Actually,
so
Everyone
the
knows.
knight telepathically communicated
Okay.
this with everyone.
in which case, I assume that is some kind of watchdog. So I would prepare for that thing to come down.
Mhm.
Okay, so you ready up for combat?
Yep.
It doesn't seem to be reacting in any way, or at least you're not seeing any movement up there. You're not exactly sure where it is, but the knight could easily point out its location. Levi, that was your perception test. Kind of the same
Yeah.
thing I told Grimgar the first
One
time.
moment.
Yeah. You look, you're not really able to discern anything. Maybe if you want to clear some of the dirt and grime off the back of these spines, you could look again.
I wouldn't mind removing the dirt and grime, but more with fire. So I think I'll just hold off on that for now.
Okay.
And I'll reconvene with the party to prepare for a giant web monster.
Mhm.
I might go ahead and pull that one book I was looking at.
Absolutely. So yeah, you take the book out. You gonna open it up?
No, not yet. I was just going to look at the cover.
Okay. Those of you watching the ceiling, as soon as Grimgar takes the book out, this creature just demonically crawls down the wall. Let me see here.
I kind of thought that this might do it.
Yeah.
It asks for your library card.
It's this
Oh no. I forgot to bring it with me.
So I'm going to show an image. It's a very wide image, but this is, you can get an idea of what this thing looks like as it shimmies down like a homing missile going straight for Grimgar.
Oh no.
This is the donors section. Get ready to donate.
I'll try and move my echo kind of up and diagonally midair to sort of intersect as best
Sure.
as possible.
A lot of you had queued actions. So I'll tell you what, I'm going to go ahead and give you a surprise round on this. So go ahead. Those of you taking actions against this, except for Grimgar, because Grimgar's doing book stuff.
I'm busy being the victim
Yeah,
here.
go ahead and do what you were going to do.
Okay.
Sweet.
So this would be,
This is just an action.
yeah.
Okay.
We'll count it as a regular combat round. So regular turn in combat. So yeah, this will be,
Ooh.
we got Bjorn, the Knight, Levi, and Silas.
This is going to be fun.
Why don't we start in order, and we're going to go with Bjorn. What are you doing? Or overlay order.
I will step to defend our party member that's pulled the book.
Yep.
Shield and hammer at the ready. As
Okay.
I move over.
Okay, so as soon as this thing gets within melee range of you, I'll let you take that swing. Let's go up the Knight.
Fantastic. So I'm going to sneak up on this thing and attack since
Now,
nobody else is in position
It's
yet.
climbing down one of these pillars towards the Knight, so it's not on ground level.
How far down is it?
I was moving 50 feet. By the time you spring into action, I'm going to say it's like 25 feet up.
Fantastic. It's within range of my flying, so I'm going to fly up to it, try and catch it by surprise, move on it quick.
Sure.
Doo-ga-doo-ga-doo. And I have advantage, so 28.
28 is a solid hit. Yeah.
Fantastic. And I am going to do some damage. And since it hasn't had a turn yet, I get a crit on that.
Nice.
Oh.
27.
That's gonna be 27.
points of damage.
And I'm going to go ahead and attack again since I get to attack twice.
Sure.
17 a hit.
17 is a hit. Yeah.
Fantastic. Still critting, so 35.
Oh my god.
35 points of damage. Give me
You
a
get
second.
2 free crits in a turn?
All of my hits crit if I catch them by surprise and they haven't had a turn yet in combat.
Wow.
And since I have
Is that
several levels in fighter, I also get that second attack.
a magical weapon you're using, or just a regular?
It is a magical dagger, yes.
Okay, cool. Okay.
It has a lot of extra rolls for the damage, not just a flat
Okay.
bonus on it, which is why it kind of goes up quite a bit. At least for the crits.
Cool.
What in the hell? That is a big picture.
It's a very large picture.
Yes, it's a very frightening creature.
Okay, let's see here.
Okay, how much? The second one was 35 damage.
Yeah, so that's going to be 62 total damage. However, I got to roll this out and see how much of this is. That's going to be
What?
4. That's going to be 10 piercing.
What?
1 and 3 piercing 4 10 d4 20 20. Sorry, I'm trying to figure this all out. 2d4 piercing. That's 6. 6, 12, 14, 15, 4, 10, 13. So that's going to be 28 piercing and
And this is for that damage that's already included, right? Or is this
yeah,
addition?
yeah,
Okay.
for the damage that I just did on those two
Okay.
attacks, it's going to be 28 piercing and a bunch of necrotic.
Okay.
I don't know if the necrotic matters. That's why.
No, not in this instance.
Okay.
Okay. Levi.
Alrighty. I'm going to draw a hand axe
Oh.
from my quiver and throw it.
Chuck, just real
Yeah.
quick, since I have a bonus action as well, I was going to take use my cunning action to take disengage.
Sure. Absolutely, you do.
Okay.
Anyway, yeah, make that throw there, Jake.
Alrighty. I don't
12.
believe a 12 will hit.
12 is a miss.
Oh, well.
Okay. That leaves us with Silas.
All right. Well, if it's moved down about 25 feet, then that's perfectly in range for me to kind of diagonally send up my echo. I'll kind of put it just slightly beneath and have it smack out at the thing.
Sure.
Go. And attack number 1.
Oh, that's crit.
Yeah.
Nice.
Crit.
Oh, and that's going to be awesome because I've got an effect that I'm going to use for a couple of different things. So its movement speed will be reduced by 10, and also it will have disadvantage on all attacks for the next turn because of my
Wow.
slasher feat.
That is fantastic. Okay.
Okay, that makes me happy.
How much
Okay.
damage on that?
That is a good question. I don't think it automatically rolls damage for me, does it?
If you click the damage button, it should give you a prompt if it's critical.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
Sorry, I hadn't. Okay,
Wow.
so 23, and then I got 2 more attacks to do.
Kill it.
I'm going to try. All right. 25 hit.
25 absolutely hits.
I'll go ahead and just do my third attack real quick. Okay. Well, if 25 does,
So
then
does a 27.
All right. So regular damage, 26.
All right.
And one more. 19. All right.
Okay.
Getting some work done.
Nice.
All right. That's everyone. I'm going to have the creature start its turn. We're just going to do popcorn on this, I think.
It's still alive, sadly.
It is still alive, sadly.
At least it has disadvantage
what I
on its
could.
attacks.
Yeah, we've pumped some good damage into it, and it's at disadvantage. So now the rest of you can do some work.
Okay. So first thing I need to do is roll this. Okay. That changes things for me a little bit because now it is just going to... It's not going to move because Silas's clone is right there.
Mm-hmm.
So it is just going to go all out on Silas's clone.
Good. That's actions that's not getting put on us.
But it's got disadvantage on this, right? On attack
Yep.
rolls? All right. So with disadvantage, it gets a 20.
That hits.
And then it is going to do.
If it does more than 1 damage, or if it does a damage, it's gone.
It does
Damage.
18 damage.
Yep. The clones are super useful, but they only have 1 hit point.
Okay.
So it takes the 1 hit and poof.
So here's what's going to happen. It's then going to resume its movement. It is slower, but rather than trying to climb down, it is just going to leap directly at Grimgar, which means that Bjorn, it moves into your melee range, so you can start your swing.
All right. I rage.
Nice.
Something I can just do at this high of a level. And a whole bunch of things happen. First of all, storm brews with lightning tracking around me. Yeah, let's see here. Sorry, there's a whole bunch of stuff that happens when this goes off.
And you keep it down because I'm reading.
Well, yeah. Well, I actually, first thing I do is I grant you my resistance to electrical and fire attacks.
Nice.
And I'm going to make my attacks so I get more than 1. Okay. So here is my first attacks. If I can find my hair. Sorry. Right here. Blam. First attack.
Wow, that's a nat 1 is an 18.
Yeah.
In 5th edition, is rolling a nat 1, is that automatically a crit fail?
I don't think
I
so.
will look it up.
I mean, for attacks, it is an automatic miss.
Okay.
The same way that a 20 is an automatic hit.
Okay.
Well, but that's just that a 20 isn't an automatic hit in 5th edition. You still have to overcome its...
That's for Pathfinders. Anyway, I'm still going to count that 18 as a hit.
Okay, well, either way. There
Even
we
on a
go.
bad day, you can still hit this critter.
Yeah.
Then my
13
second
damage.
attack.
That's like max strength, 0 dexterity.
Yeah.
15 points. All right, now a bolt of lightning is going to hit it. Okay, hold on. Now, where is it? Persistent.
You've come to the wrong neighborhood, Spider.
Horrifying creature spider thing.
The real question is it wearing a diaper and asking for candy?
I mean, it looks like it might be wearing a diaper. So, I mean,
A little bit, yeah.
I want candy, bubblegum and taffy.
All right, it needs to make a strength saving throw, otherwise it's knocked prone. It's also going to take some damage.
Well, I'm going to guess that's a fail.
you guys don't even need me. I may actually just sit down and read this book. And let you guys fight this.
Dan just sits down and keeps reading the book.
I become cursed.
Yeah. We turn around, we're like, yay, we protected Dan, and he's dead.
Sorry, I'm trying to figure out where the damage is because it also takes a lightning bolt, which I think is 48, but I'm not finding it.
What's the name of this ability?
This is my storm auras, which I have got like 4 different ones. Storm auras. See, here it is.
Okay.
Okay, so
Oh, is this your Raging Storm?
yeah, 3d6 damage, and then it can make a dex DC plus at 17 for half damage.
Okay. Dex saving throw, I'm giving it disadvantage because you are knocking it prone.
Awesome.
So that's a 17. And how much damage was it taking?
3d6.
I'll let you roll that if you want. 17.
Nice.
Okay. It's still up. It's knocked prone, which I'm going to say interrupts its ability to finish its actions against Grimgar. So I'll tell you what, Grimgar is the only one who hasn't gone, so Grimgar gets to go. Grimgar, you'll also be starting up the next round.
I
Okay.
actually have rage damage bonus too, but it's going to take too long to find it. So you go.
Okay.
Okay. All right. I guess in this case, I'll just turn around and attempt to squish it with my hammer.
Sure.
Can you just shut up?
Bad bug.
I really thought you were going to say you were going to try and squish it with the book.
I'm going to do a divine strike on it here. So let me roll the attack. It's
And it was
with
like
advantage.
the hand of.
It's prone, yeah. Take your advantage.
All right.
Nice.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. And then I get to do, what is it, 2d8?
2d8 radiant plus your regular warhammer damage too.
Yeah. So I'll just roll the regular hammer and then I'll just roll 2d8 for
Sure.
the radiant.
8. Okay.
Wow. Low damage.
That's okay. Because
Is that just enough?
cave this thing's head in.
Nice.
It's
Minimal effort. Just turn
is
around from the book. Just pop.
slain. Okay.
Keep it down in here. It's a library.
I would love to think that you still have the book in one hand and you just look over and just
That's it. All right. So yeah, the librarian is dead, lying on the floor nearby. This terrible creature that descended from the ceiling is also very dead.
Can we check his diaper in the librarian's robes?
So the creature's diaper doesn't have anything,
No.
but if you check
His
the
diaper.
librarian, let's see, what does the librarian have?
A Rolodex for all the books.
Sadly, no Rolodex. You do find that the librarian has a wand tucked into its robes.
Ooh.
Looks like a magic wand.
Somebody want it, or should I just pocket it?
It's not a weapon immediately recognizable to me, so I have no interest.
I don't think
I
anybody
likewise
has.
have no interest in wands.
Does anybody have detect magic?
I believe I do actually. Or no, I'm sorry. Oh yeah, I have identify.
Oh,
Ooh,
even better.
Even better.
Yeah. So that's what I will do. I will cast identify on the wand.
Sure.
I learned its properties and how to use it,
Let's
whether it
see.
requires attunement and how many charges it has.
Be smart boy.
Looking for something specific.
In the meantime, just as an aside, I'll set that book down like in a distant corner of the room and prepare to thaumaturgy it open.
Okay.
Because that sounds like a good idea.
So, Jake, let me see if I can find that item for you. It's right here. It is a wand of lightning bolts.
Ooh.
And let me find your character and I'll add it.
Are you keeping it, Jake, or do you
mine.
want me to take it, or someone else? Someone else?
If anybody else would like it, I'm quite satisfied with smiting things.
Well, you have a wand of lightning bolts in your inventory, so if someone else wants it, drag it into theirs.
All right.
I will say, checking it out, it has... Naturally, this wand comes with 7 charges. It only has 2 remaining on it.
Okay. You never know.
Could come in handy.
I'm guessing 5 adventurers came in here and got lightninged up.
So, what's next?
I'll go set that book down in the corner and thaumaturgy it open.
Sure.
Are our souls drained?
Hang on just a second.
Just like in the ending of Indiana Jones.
Thanks for looking that up, Bert. I
On
play
a
too
scale
many
of 1 to
systems.
the
I can
end of
never
Indiana
keep
Jones,
track
how
of what
screwed are
does
we?
what.
Yeah, same here.
Let's see. So Dan, your magic is the thing opening this book.
Mm-hmm.
So go ahead and make me a con save.
Oh, it still affects me anyways.
Magic books, they're smarter than the average book.
Yeah, I was afraid of that.
That's why I stopped reading.
Not terrible.
You pass. That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing bad happens.
Okay. Well, I guess now that it's open, I'll go make more mistakes and look and see what it says.
It is a spell book of sorts. Very specific, a necromancer spell book. Looking through it, you can see all these different kind of, wizardly necromancer style spells. And just so we're all clear, this book contains every single necromancy spell. So if we had wizards, they could add all the necromancy spells to their spell book if, they wanted to take the time and spend the money to do it.
Wow.
Neat. I guess I'll throw it in my bag in case we want to have a necromancer for some reason someday. That's something that you recruit into your party normally, right?
Yeah. So
What's the worst that could happen?
Yeah. What's everyone else doing?
Or rather, maybe I'll destroy it someday.
Yeah, I guess just one more quick look around, make sure there isn't anything worth thieving.
Okay. I'll tell you with your perception check you got earlier, I'll let you roll that over. Other than the books, there doesn't seem to be anything of value in this room.
Are there any books that have titles that I would be interested in as a assassin?
You need to give me a perception test.
Oh, okay. That is a terrible perception test.
You don't find anything cool.
I can't possibly be bothered to dust off the spines of these books and look.
Yeah.
Does the demon's body dissipate into ash or anything like that after it's slain?
It actually looks like it's some form of golem with all these different kind of monster parts attached onto it.
I'm going to take a bite just to see.
Okay, you do. Luckily, it's not poisonous. And even if it was, you're immune to poison, so we're all good.
It's a bit gamey.
Yeah. Anyone else doing anything in here?
I mean, I searched once, so twice technically. So I forget what
real
it is.
quick, does anybody in here have a really cool weapon that you're super proud of?
I mean, define really cool and really proud of.
I don't know, just something
have
that's
a whip
badass.
that I
and-
have I've personally
ahead.
blessed my whip to make it magical.
Ooh, well, that's cool. Feel like sharing it?
No.
I knew that answer was coming.
Okay. Never mind.
Is there a reason why you're asking this question?
Oh, I can just do this really cool bond thing with up to 2 weapons. And I'll pull out my my awesome dagger and kind of spin it in my hand for a second. Already got one.
So
Would
you're
love
trying
to have
to
a second.
you're trying to bond with someone else's weapon?
There's no rule says I can't.
I'll
Could
pull
come
out
in-
another dagger from my quiver and throw it towards you, not at you. Just there you go. Underhand.
Sweet. I'll pick it up, look at it, kind of nod a little bit like, yeah, this could do. Look around the room. Do we have an hour to spare?
That's up to all you. An hour is a short rest.
Yeah, we can take a short rest.
Yeah, there's a door
Sweet,
here
Bert
that's
wouldn't
sturdy.
mind that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it just a normal dagger, Jake?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. So during that hour while we're taking a short rest, I will go ahead and bond with this dagger.
Sure. Let's do short rest.
And then
All
I'll
right.
just hand it right back to Jake and say, here you go. You can use that, stash it, whatever.
Okay. I'll put it away.
All right, I guess I'll roll some dice of healing.
Yeah.
So you can choose how many dice you can roll up
Yeah.
to your. Okay.
So yeah, you'd have 15 hit dice at this point. So
Trying to figure out how this works exactly. Okay, if you do it through the sheet, it didn't ask me how many I want to roll, but it
Yeah,
does
same.
deduct to them.
And it didn't roll it either. No, it didn't.
Yeah, I don't see a way to tell it how many I want to use, but it is deducting them out.
just hit short rest till you spent all the dice you want to spend.
It's actually adding them to my hit point pool automatically too, which is neat.
Nice.
So I'll just keep hitting it until I'm full.
Bird, is it not pulling your...
No, it is.
Okay.
It's, yeah. So I used, I'll stop at 3.
There we are. Neat. That's actually kind of I like the way that's set up,
Yeah.
especially with it like auto adding.
Yeah. My only complaint so far about this character sheet is the fact that when you would hit your die to roll it, it doesn't roll it. It just puts it in chat and you roll it from there.
Yeah, it's a little bit of extra work.
Yeah. Still not terrible.
It'd be nice if they had that like attack dialogue right when you hit it, and then it put the damage box in it or whatever, like some of them do.
Anyway. You all take
We're
a
well
short
rested.
rest. You heal out.
Hooray.
What's next?
Well, there's spooky door, or there's statues yet, or there's back to the room that we understand very little about. I mean, our clue suggests that there should be one around here somewhere, a shard.
Yeah, hidden behind the shard is as safe as can be, hidden behind the reverse of a party.
We're looking for like a broken sword shard, right?
Yeah.
That's
Right.
That's the deal. Yep.
I guess I'll just start yanking all the books out of the shelves,
Sure.
just throwing them down.
Okay. You spend some time. You rip all the books down. You don't find anything cool in here. You get the feeling that this may not be the room with that missing shard in it.
Yeah.
There's still the scary door. Which
Yeah,
had
let's
a
try the
key.
scary door. Let's smite it.
Sure. I'm going to bring the scary door back up.
Of course, last time we opened a scary door, it just was a trap and it hurt us. But
Yeah, I'm just going to show this image again so everyone can be reminded. But yeah, you see the scary door. Solid stone, demonic drow. Eyes, nostrils, mouth have tunnels leading into the stone. But they're curved tunnels, so you can't see through it. What do you want to do?
and is it locked if I thaumaturgy it?
It's not locked. Do you want to thaumaturgy it open?
Oh, well, let's stand at 30-foot distance and thaumaturgy the door open, I guess.
The door flies open, and inside you see I've got a picture, and then I'm going to read some words.
Game over, said the room.
Inside, there's a raised obsidian dais with 2 steps that wraps around the far end of this 30 by 30 room. In the center of the dais is a throne exquisitely wrought with massive twisted bones highlighted with gold inlay. At the foot of this throne is a simple stand, also composed of bone. And on the stand rests an opalescent white globe, about a foot in diameter. On each side of the steps, 2 10-foot tall, bulky humanoid figures stand at attention. Each appears to be stitched from mismatched body parts, all in various stages of decay. Each figure cradles an inky black globe between its hands. And on the back wall, behind the throne, is a tapestry depicting an eye.
Anything else of note in this room other than that, or
That's it.
like along the walls, or?
Nope, that's it.
Okay, and the wall behind them is stone.
Yep, 30 by 30 stone room.
Okay.
And I got a map. I'll go ahead and just move us over to this.
Ooh, T-do-T. Well, those definitely. I'm sure they're not bad guys. How tall is this door, and how likely are these hulking creatures to get through it?
The door, about 10 feet.
Dang.
Creatures, 10 feet. I don't think
I'm
you're
only
getting that
seeing
lucky.
myself in this room, and the room is kind of dark.
Let me take a look at your.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, okay.
Oh, what? Okay, so if I select my token, everything goes dark.
Oh, oops. I selected someone else's token, and now I can't select mine again.
Yep.
Let me see. Yeah, I just don't have
I
vision
did
set
the
up on your
same.
token.
I
Yes,
can't
I can-
see.
If I can
Yes,
be
here
whiny
I
and
can see
needy,
myself, and that's
Yep, I got you. I'll get that fixed.
I might need a duplicate soon. I apologize.
There we go.
And which one are you? That's Shazbot. That's still the wrong name.
That's okay. It's still kind of funny.
That's Levi. There is. All right. Your duplicate's right next to you.
Awesome.
Nice.
Okay.
This is probably going to be a thing that we fight here, if I had to hazard a guess.
How tall is the
Chuck just
ceiling,
likes
Chuck?
maps.
I
Means
like
nothing.
maps. That's
He just
fine.
likes maps.
But if it doesn't hurt anybody's feelings, I'm willing to send out the hollow one.
Sure.
Hey, Chuck, how tall is the ceiling?
10 feet.
Oh, it's only 10 feet tall?
Yeah.
And these things are 10 feet tall?
I'll say the ceiling's 12 feet.
Goodness gracious, that is a short ceiling.
Yes, it is.
I'm go into hiding, sneaking.
Sure. All right, so Silas, are
I'll
you?
send the echo out into the middle of the room and
Okay.
see if something happens.
Does your clone count as a living creature or construct?
That's a good one. Let me see what the wording on that is. Sorry. Okay, manifest an echo, knock light's face. This echo is magical, translucent, gray image of you that lasts until destroyed. So it doesn't count as a living creature. It sounds like it's just a magical manifestation.
So yeah, your echo walks across the room, makes it up to the little platform with this white sphere on top of it.
Touch the sphere.
Well, do you want me to poke one of those figures?
I mean, it might make them angry, which we expected to happen anyways, to be honest. I mean,
It's
assume
got a
we've been
10-foot reach with the glaive, so it could.
oh, nice. I assume we've been in a dungeon with hulking statues that come to life before, so.
So yeah, what's going on?
I'll make sure the party is okay with that before I have the echo poke it with the glaive.
Yeah.
The one up and to the right of me would be within 10 feet.
You're talking about this one?
Yeah. So just kind of
Let's get out of the corridor.
Back it up a little bit, or
You're
forward.
moving into
just
the room.
not be in the corridor. Seems like a good funnel for a fireball.
That is a very good idea. Yeah, can we stand to the side like the giant tapestry with the eye? How wide is the eye?
It's a foot or so across.
Okay, so yeah, I want to stand off to the side of that eye. That corner right there sounds just fine.
Okay. So you're all moving in along the back wall, getting out of the hallway.
I'll still kind of stay back a little bit myself, but
Okay. What's the knight doing?
I'm just hiding, going into sneak mode.
Okay. Okay. So yeah, go ahead and make that attack.
This is gonna go terribly, I think.
I mean, maybe.
Maybe, or maybe it's good. I don't
Maybe
know.
it'll be great.
It could be.
So did you make your attack roll? I want to
23.
23 is a definite hit. Give me that damage.
Big
How much
old
damage?
powerful sweeps. 22.
Oh yeah, you take that thing out. But as you swing and you cut this thing down, it's almost like this thing's made of, think like paper mache, like a pinata that no one wants to break open.
Mm-hmm.
And as you cut this one down, it starts buzzing and humming very loudly. As you can see where it collapses, some things start emerging from that one.
Oh no.
I've made a huge mistake.
As you see,
We've all made a mistake on this day.
this is amazing.
They're going
These-
to put he meant well on my tombstone.
Large, hideous, blood red wasps start crawling out.
Oh god.
No.
Okay. I think this is a great time for initiative.
Oh
So
no.
everyone just clicks on the fist tab. You can just hit the D20 icon there to roll the initiative for you.
I get advantage. So should I roll it twice?
Yep, roll it twice, and then I'll just update it with whichever number you go with.
It won't let me roll it twice.
If
the
you-
die has disappeared. I just roll
So
a
you got an
D20 on it.
11.
Yeah, and I'll just roll another D20 here.
Yeah, I can hit reroll for if you want to roll that again.
Oh, wow. So that'll
heck?
be 16 plus dex, 18.
18.
Nice.
Cool. Let's see, Silas. Your clone, does that go on your turn?
Yeah.
What did you get? A 9?
9.
Cool. Yeah, just a second. Okay. Bjorn, you're up first.
All right. These things in the back,
Yep.
and
That's Silas's clone.
I'm going to rush these two, go into a rage.
Sure. Before, as you start rushing, why don't you go ahead and make me a wisdom save?
Okay, is this a trap?
It is a magical trap.
Don't
Okay,
forget
I-
you have advantage on wisdom saves.
Yeah, I get advantage on any kind of
Yeah.
Either way, I would get it. So it's a save.
Yep.
Okay, with advantage. Oh, jeez.
Oh,
Four is
no.
the best that I get with advantage.
Wow, that hurts.
Ouch.
So it's when you get right there that a magical rune that was invisible beforehand immediately lights up and flashes, and You are now under the effect of the hold person spell.
Okay, so actually, if that's a spell, I have another thing.
Sure.
Let me find it here. Give me a second. Where is it? Where is it? Come on. Oh, sorry, Chuck. There's just so much of the 15th.
15th level characters are crazy.
Where's my shield? Well, there's a Spellguard shield. Okay. I don't know if it matters, but spell attacks have disadvantage against me, but I don't think you had to roll that. I just had to make a save.
Okay.
So,
So yeah, you're under the hold person spell. So for the next minute, you are paralyzed, but on each of your turns, you can attempt that save again.
yep.
Okay. So yeah, you see Bjorn start charging across, gets a few steps in, and then just there's a flash of magical energy, and he's just hard locked. As this dude starts moving, it's a very unnatural, jerky movement. But this black orb it's holding, rather than it takes a step forward and then it just throws this black orb at Silas's clone, and it smashes onto the floor in front of Silas. And this is going to do a couple things. That's this one. Sorry, there's a lot of stuff all over here.
No worries.
You're gonna need to give me a saving throw.
Okay.
Yep, a dexterity 15 saving throw. As it
Nice.
shatters and this black ooze starts spilling out on the ground underneath your clone.
Is it fair to assume that's magical?
No, this would not be magical.
Okay. All right. Here we go. Regular roll. Nope. I will use. How many times do I get Indomitable?
I mean, is it worth it to save the clone?
No, it's not. Good point. Thank you.
Okay. So on that failed save,
clone.
your clone is now just prone.
Oh, okay.
Oh, and it's showing that on your token too, since it's a copy. But only your clone is prone.
Okay.
And that's that thing's turn. Levi, you're up.
All these dudes are holding the black orbs, right?
Yeah, so there was one black orb on the ground, like right here, that the first one, when he fell, it didn't break open. But these other two, yes, they are also holding these black orbs.
All right. Well, then the one that's directly in front of me, the northeast corner.
Yeah.
I'm going to use my Talisman of Pure Good on it, but I'm going to expend one of its 7 charges and choose a creature I see on the ground within 120 feet of me. If the target is of evil alignment, a flaming fissure opens under it. The target must succeed on a DC 20 dexterity saving throw or fall into the fissure and be destroyed, leaving no remains.
Wow.
Whoa.
Okay, so this is complicated because
It's a pinata of more creatures.
the pinata is unaligned, but the creatures inside are not,
And they're not on the ground.
and
So
they are not on the ground.
I hold up my talisman, do a doobly-doo, nothing happens.
Okay.
That's so awesome.
I mean, it's really freaking cool, to be honest.
Yeah.
All right. This one, very shambling, takes a couple of steps forward, and it is going to throw its orb at you, Levi. So you need to give me a save as well. And this was a dexterity saving throw.
Alrighty. Since it's against an effect I can see,
Yeah.
I can make it with advantage.
Oh,
Or
no.
maybe I can't make it with advantage.
Ooh.
This is going to be, let me shift that. Okay, so you slip and fall prone. So these areas that I'm putting on the ground, those are now greased areas as this thick, oily grease just spreads out. So, Levi, you're prone.
Alrighty. I'll be right back. The batteries in my mouse are dying.
That is understandable.
Feed the mouse.
Yes.
Cool.
Just
The knight. Yeah.
Out of fairness, do I need to also make a check since I'm in that?
You are. Oh, yes, you are. Wasn't even thinking. You do need to make that check. Dexterity saving throw.
Maybe
There's-
you will be prone after all.
Yeah.
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 I am.
Goodness.
You're prone.
It's okay.
Okay.
Where's Jake? I can't see his token, so
He's in the
Right
back
corner.
corner. Yeah, the right lower
he's
corner.
in the back corner. Gotcha. Okay.
In all of our adventuring, we've never seen an oil spill in our lives.
Right. Okay. So the first group of these gnarly wasps start their turn, and they are going to fly over to Silas's clone.
All right.
Oh, did I not get to go?
Where are you at? Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. I
Okay.
got distracted. It is your turn. That's my bad.
I didn't.
I
wasn't
messed
looking
things
to
up by
see-
asking about the save.
I wasn't looking to see what the order was, so
Yeah, no,
I just
that's
knew I
my
was
bad.
13.
Yep. Nope.
Okay.
It's your turn.
Crap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh boy, that's not going to be. Well, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I'm trying to look at measurement here, Chuck. If I, from the very, very corner, top right corner of this room,
Yeah.
I'd be at least 20 feet away from.
This room is 30 by 30. So from where you're at right
Right.
now to that corner is 35 feet. Since
Right.
you're in the doorway.
Yeah, I'm just thinking diagonally. If I actually was going from the actual corner, then I'd have the full length of that.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, if you run straight to that back corner, that's 30 feet.
Okay. This is very important because I don't want to hit. I don't want to hit anybody.
So, what are you doing?
Actually, you know what? The best thing I might be able to do is, for now, I'm going to just telepathically communicate to everybody. We need to back into the hallway and draw these things into a group.
Okay. Anything
And
else?
Nope, I'm just going to stay hidden, and that's my turn.
Okay. So now the creature wasp gets to go. It's going to make an attack. So let me roll that. Ooh, it's a critical fail.
Ooh.
Let me take a look here. Actions. Save to hit. There's our damage. Okay. Yeah, that's just a miss.
Okey-doke.
Oh.
Nice and easy. All right. Silas's. You're both prone on the ground.
Nice. I just read up that the Echo has one benefit, that it's immune to conditions, even though it only has 1 hit point. So it doesn't I'm on the ground. It's not, but I'll spend half my movement to get up.
Okay.
And then I will spend another 5 feet of my movement to kind of move back in here. So the swarm thing is like right up on me, correct?
Right on your clone.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll move my clone just a little bit to the right.
Sure.
And I'll smack at the swarm first, I suppose.
Okay.
Give it a go. 15 hit?
No.
Nope. Okay. Okay, let's try a 16.
No.
Oh, no.
Okay, let's try a fumble.
Good grief.
Also, sadly, no. All right.
Have you
Okay.
considered doing better?
Have you considered doing better? Yeah, I don't have the accuracy that Bert does. The whole heavy weapon mastery makes it harder to hit, but when you do hit, it's pretty solid.
Yeah.
Oh, this is rich coming from me of all people. I mean,
That's fair. I deserve it.
Don't worry, I'll humiliate myself soon.
All right. So that was your clone. What are you doing?
I mean, that's still my I stood up, moved, I had it attack on my behalf.
Oh, okay.
And I moved just slightly out of the way.
Okay.
So I'm not
Alright.
standing in grease anymore.
Cool. Dan, what is Grimgar doing?
Yeah. I don't really want to go in there because it seems like it's a dangerous place to be.
Yeah.
But boy, I don't know that we're necessarily going to get them all bunched up very quickly either. So I may go ahead and drop a spell here. So let me do. I was going to drop it first on, I think, these guys back here.
Okay, cool. They need to make saving throws for Constitution.
Yep.
Cool.
Since they're closest to our helpless friend.
Constitution saving throws. Ooh. One of them got a 13, the other got a 9.
Okay, then they will fail.
What happens?
18 radiant damage to everything that starts its turn in there or is in there for its first time.
Okay, so both of
it's
these
an ongoing effect.
are playing. And you can hear the buzzing noise as these wasps inside start working their way out. Nice thing is when they start their turn, they'll take some damage, correct?
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah, when a creature enters the spell's area for the first time or starts its turn there. So.
Okay, so this first one starts its turn there. Needs to make that save as well.
Yep.
22.
Oh,
So it
son of a
passes. Does it
bitch.
take any damage?
Let me see. It may take half. Half as much. So it'll still take damage. So 6.
Okay.
Not as much as I had hoped. Trying to avoid us getting another grease ball thrown.
Okay. So this one's going to fly up to Bjorn. Seeing as Bjorn is paralyzed. Let's see.
Advantage on the attack. If you hit me, it's automatically a critical.
Oh gosh.
Well,
Maybe I did a dumb thing.
I don't think it's going to do an attack on you. It is going to deal you 10 points of damage as these wasps, this swarm of wasps, start flying, trying to crawl in your nose, in your ears, in your mouth. It's going to take them a little bit to do what they want to do, but they're trying to get in you, and you take some damage from it.
Oh no.
Okay.
Bjorn, it is your turn. You want to make that save?
Yeah. Okay. So it's a wisdom check.
Yep.
And I do have advantage. Saving throw advantage. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I have. That's my
Oh.
dump stat. I've got a
Okay.
very low wisdom. So.
I know, but those dice rolls, it's a 2,
Yeah,
a 2,
yeah.
a 3, and an 8 so far.
Yeah.
Okay. Levi, you're up.
I will get up from my grease stain. Let's see. That's going to be half my movement.
To get up. Yep.
Let's see. I will try to travel there with my remaining movement.
Sure.
Then I'll spend my action to move as close to the hallway as I can.
Sure. Give me a wisdom save.
Okie dokie. Bing bang. Oop. That's not. I don't want an ability check. I want to
Don't
save.
forget you've got advantage.
Silas,
that's
go
good.
ahead and make that for me too.
Oh my gosh. Boy, we are not about making saves right now.
So Silas, you pass. Jake, you also
Yay.
come under the effect of the hold person spell. So you are paralyzed for the next minute. At the end of each of your turns, you can make a save to try and undo that.
Right home.
This one needs to make a save, a con save. 19, is that a pass?
That is a fail.
All right, how much damage?
19 this time.
19 points of damage. All right, cool. All right. I have that recorded. So it flies out. It's going to do the same thing to you, Levi. It flies up to you in your paralyzed state. Oh, that's the wrong thing. We're just going to say that's where that rune was that triggered. Levi, you take 10 points of damage as these wasps start trying to crawl into you.
Oh, jeez.
And as they're attacking him and he's within 5 feet of me, I'll use my sentinel ability to attack them.
Sure.
Nice.
27's
Stop
a
it.
hit.
Get them bees.
23 damage.
23 damage. Not bad at all.
No, he's not quite.
Cool. All right. This flesh golem is going to make an attack at, let's see, at Silas's clone.
Cool.
26 to hit.
Yep. I'm sure he does at least 1 damage.
Yeah.
It's gone.
Yeah, 14 damage.
Dust in the wind.
It does its job. That's a hit that one of us didn't have to take.
So then
Yeah.
it's going to start shambling its way over to the real Silas. So
Okay.
that's the closest, but it does pass through the grease. Needs to make a dexterity save. And it fails, and it falls prone right here.
In the grease.
Awesome.
The knight.
Oh, God, I can't do what I want to do because there's too many people in the freaking way.
I mean, these are all technically cleared ahead.
Yeah, you seriously underestimate the range of damage I'm about to lay out. And I don't want to I don't want to do a lot of damage to my to anybody else.
Wow.
So, unfortunately, I'm limited to single target attacks at this moment.
You might have to just explain yourself more next time so we can.
Yeah, I've got an area of effect attack I was going to try and throw down, but it's got a pretty wide range of area.
Okay. I mean,
Hence the everybody back away out of the room.
well, there's one person who can't move from the room.
I know, and that's
Yeah.
We're kind of stuck at the moment. Let's see, what can I do here? I might be able to limit our targets a little bit.
Okay, what are you doing?
So if I aim at the very far back right corner, that should be from the center of that square, it's about 20 feet to where Bird is. But if I aim at the very back corner, I'm thinking that should be just barely 20 feet to the edge of where he is, right?
He is in 20 feet.
Damn it.
So if
Do
you got-
it! Do it!
So, yeah, if we put
all
this-
right. All righty. Well, if you're gonna
Not that I can actually say anything, but
right.
I don't.
You're like, I'm gonna cast a big spell, and he's just like,
Yeah, I mean, I can talk telepathically to everybody. I suppose I could ask him, are you ready for some hurt?
Yep.
ready for some football?
Yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and pick one of the beads off my necklace of fireballs and
Oh,
chuck
Oh, that's fine.
chuck it into
Yeah.
that back corner, right here.
sure.
That is a 20-foot radius in all directions. It's a level 3,
Look who's laying down in a pool of grease.
which is going to be 8d6 fire damage on
Sure.
a failed save. So let's.
And 2 bad guys and a pile of grease.
Yeah, I'm resistant to fire anyway, so it'll help. Still hurt.
Okay, so what do they need to do? Make a save?
Yeah, it's a saving throw, DC 15 dexterity from right.
All right, so
Oh, and actually, it has a template that I can put down.
okay, we don't need
Which
to
is
worry about
awesome.
that. This Silas is gone, if I'm correct, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
I just didn't. I had removed him because I'll put him back in just a second.
1d20 plus 0. Oh, dexterity saving throw. Oh, that's for me to do it. Okay, I don't need to do that.
All right,
Gotcha.
so roll that damage out.
Okay. 36. Half on a
Okay.
pass.
So that would be 18 on a pass. So the wasp takes 9 points of damage.
Oh no.
Mm,
He's
Oh, is it
resistant
halved
to
again?
fire as well.
Oh,
it's
that
a
sucks.
hell wasp, so it may be
Yeah, that makes
resistant.
sense.
Okay, but the great news is it completely destroys that golem.
Yay!
Setting forth more wasps.
Also, is the oil flammable?
Yes, it is.
Then
How
the
much
oil
damage
is
was
now
that?
on fire as well.
36.
Okay, so I take 15, 18. Okay.
Now, so again, there's a template thing that it throws down, which I just put down on the board. I don't know if anybody else can see it.
Yep.
Can.
That's just the template thing that it creates from the spell. So I don't know if we want to use that or not.
We don't need to keep that out there. You did your damage. The
Okay.
pools of grease light on fire. So now there's this big swath of just fire cutting the room in half. 2 of the wasps are in that area of damage.
Looks like you shouldn't take damage, Bert, maybe.
So Bert will take that initial damage, but won't take the ongoing fire damage.
Well, that's why I was throwing down that template, because according to the range template thing that it auto creates, Bird is not
I'm
even
good
in
with
range.
it. That's fine. Yeah, don't worry about it. So I'll take the initial 18, but I'm not in the continual
I
effect.
gotta edit this. Details.
let's see.
Oh, I have 8 left. There. Let's fix that.
Black Fear. I wish they would use. I'm working off of the pre-edited version of this, so it does some. Yeah, they don't do great. So, okay,
Just as my bonus action, I will re-hide.
cool. All right, I gotta update a couple things real quick. Cool. All right. This wasp is going to fly up to Silas and start stinging away.
Come and get me. I'm here.
All right, so stings, they only get a single attack. All right, 15 to hit.
No.
Okay. Silas, you're up.
Okay. Wow, there is a lot going on here.
Yeah.
I'll put my duplicate basically flanking with myself, so it'll have reach to all 3 of these guys.
All right, let me make your duplicate real quick.
Are you putting him in the grease fire?
Yeah, because I mean he's immune to conditions.
Okay, now being
And I'll
that area is on fire, so as soon as he spawns there, he's going to take fire damage.
Oh, I see. And this place you said was only 10 feet high, right?
Ceiling's about 12 feet.
Okay, how? Because I can create him off the floor. How high is the fire? Would you say? Like, could I put him like?
It's burning. I'll say like 2.5 feet up.
Okay, so maybe I'll just create him like 5 feet up in the air or
Okay,
something.
so it's like his kind of heads up against the ceiling a bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's got a good 10-foot reach on the glaive, so he should still be able to.
Okay.
Nice.
Sure.
I'm a cheesy bastard.
Sure.
And then because the wasps on Levi have already taken damage, I'll focus fire on them first.
On this one here. Sure.
Yeah. So we'll try and do better. 20?
20 is a hit.
I'll actually, since all the attacks will be against Hell Wasp, even if one of them goes down, I'll just get all 3 out.
17's a hit.
Okay.
11 is a miss.
Okay. All right. So we got 2 damage rolls. Bring it back out. So we've got 25.
Wow, that's fantastic.
And then we've got 23.
Nice.
You slay the swarm of hell wasps that are trying to enter into Levi.
Excellent. And thanks to Great Weapon Mastery, if I slay a foe, I can use... No, I had to use a bonus action to create my echo. So I can't do that.
Move that off the map so it's out of the way. Yeah, okay. That's your turn.
That's my turn.
Grimgar.
Well, crap. I probably just did a dumb thing with my spell, but I'm sorry, but I'm going to probably cost you your bonus action again, because I could move that template, which got deleted off the map, on my turn.
My bad.
What's your thing?
It was the moonbeam.
Where are you putting that? What are you doing?
I was just going to put it in the center so I can hit both of these hell wasps, which I like
You
it.
should. I can recreate my thing. My thing's totally expendable. You make the best use of your spell slot.
So I'll just move it so it'll hit this square here.
Perfect.
There. Cool. So these wasps need to make some saves. Constitution saves.
Yep. I can pop the template out again if you want to.
Yeah, I got that blue circle there. That's good enough.
Or I mean the spell thing. Sorry.
Oh. Nope. I got my saves. Neither of them pass.
Okay, if you want damage twice or just once for both.
Once for both is fine.
Okay, let me see if I can find it, and that way I can save us a big old block of text. Nope, too long. Damage.
12 on both.
And does it do damage even on a failed save or a successful save? I mean,
Yep. Does half
Okay.
damage.
yeah, even if it does. So as long as it does half damage on a successful thing, then
Oh, shoot.
the clone's gone. No, that was the good call.
Okay. Anything else?
That's my action. So
Okay. Back at the top. This wasp here now is a Silas clone to attack.
Or the clone's dead
gone.
now.
Yeah. Okay.
damn.
It's going to fly down here and attack regular Silas then.
Good.
It is still in fire, isn't it? Or is it above it?
It's now flying up above the fire.
I guess that's true. They're flying, aren't they?
Yeah. I did take a little bit of damage because that one did start its turn on the ground. 24 to hit.
Yes, it does.
And so let's see. That is going to deal 19 base damage.
Ooh.
And
Okay.
you need to make me a Constitution save.
Constitution save. Okay. Oh,
Yeah.
I had an ability.
Actually, don't worry about it because this is a poison-based attack.
Excellent. Okay. And
Okay.
then next time I lose an echo, I need to remember to use an ability. I can absorb essence when they die. Give
All
myself
right.
temp HP.
Oh, nice.
This
I'm a
one
jerk.
keeps going after you, Bjorn. Take another 10 points of damage. And then it does kick to you, Bjorn. So if you want to make that wisdom save. No. That's rough.
Man.
You're just taking a nice stab. Levi,
Oh man.
luckily you don't have one of these things trying to crawl down your throat, but you do need to make a wisdom save for me.
And I make it with advantage still, yes?
If you got an ability to let you.
Heroes Feast did that for everyone.
That does it.
Oh, finally.
That was the end of your turn. You're no longer paralyzed.
Phew.
The knight, you're up. You're muted too.
Oh, I am. I'm going to try and attack this guy right here.
Sure.
Just a good old fashioned regular old attack
Sure.
I'm a red ass beat.
with a totally normal, completely mundane, off the shelf cursed knife.
Okay.
27, I'm guessing
That's
hits.
a hit. Yep.
All right.
And he is adjacent to an ally.
So I do get my sneak attack.
You do.
So there's normal damage. And
Wow.
then let's do sneak attack damage. And another 16.
Nice.
That is 41. Some of that is necrotic. I can look it up if you need me to.
Well, I am good.
Okay.
Okay. Anything else?
Bonus action, I will go. Oh, wait. Yeah, I get to attack twice, actually.
You should do that.
Yeah, you should.
Heck yeah. I will attack him again.
22 is a hit.
And 23 more damage. So
Nice.
44, 64 total.
Awesome.
Okay. This one, your clone's gone again, right?
Yes.
I'm just going to move it up here in the corner so we can bring it back later if we need.
If he's starting his turn, though.
Yes, needs a Constitution save. 14, that's a fail. You want to give me some damage?
Yes, indeed. Let's see here. There it is. Or
14 damage. Cool. All right. Silas, this one is going to try and sting you.
That's fair. I deserve it.
Oh, critical fail. Does not. Silas, it's your turn.
Okay. I'll hold off on creating the duplicate just in case I get lucky on putting somebody down. So I'll attack the one to the right. I think the one to the right of me is the one that just took all that damage from
That
the
is
knight, correct?
Correct, yeah.
All right, so I'll focus on it first. All right. 24 hit?
Yeah.
25 damage.
You slay it.
Wonderful.
Nice.
All right, I'm going to turn around and attack the one above me. 17?
17 is a hit.
Awesome. Okay. Do 25 damage to him.
Okay.
Pull that back up. So I've got my third attack. Nope.
All right, so that was 25. Go ahead.
The good news is I killed somebody earlier. I can, instead of creating an echo, use my bonus action to just do an extra attack, which
Sure.
I will.
Okay.
Bless it.
Oh, that hurts.
Okay. You.
Grimgar.
I'll just leave my template there.
Yeah.
And I guess I'll probably move. I want to remember how he got over here. I'll kind of move here and then there.
Now, after these runes triggered, you can see them glowing on the ground, so you can avoid stepping on them.
Okay. I just want to get to where I can engage this hell wasp over here without.
That's on Bjorn.
Yeah.
Yeah, not a problem.
Okay.
Oh, we both moved.
Oh, sorry.
There
We
you
both moved it.
Nope, that's fine. There you go.
All right. And then I'm going to try and smash him a little bit.
Sure thing.
Let me get my character sheet. I had to restart Forge here.
That's fine. If you just double click on your token, it'll open your character sheet.
Yep, I'm back in it here. So I'll do Divine Strike and stick that on my attack here.
Wow, critical hit. Yeah.
Ooh. Nice.
So I'll roll critical regular damage and then 2 more
48.
D8 radiant.
48.
Is it 48?
Because it's a crit.
Oh, wow. It's probably the most damage I'm going to do the entire campaign here.
Wow.
Oh,
30.
yeah.
55.
It is not lethal, but you do a whole lot of damage to this thing.
That's awesome.
I was
Okay.
useful once, almost.
Yay.
That was fast.
Bjorn, these things keep going at you. Another 10 points of damage. Yeah, and Bjorn, it's your turn.
Okay. Try to break out again.
Yep.
We believe in you, Bjorn.
God bless it,
On
man.
advantage.
All of my
How?
rolls were horrible.
Oh my gosh, yeah, this
Wow,
the
you got
dice
them
have been
Dan rolls
unkind.
tonight.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
Levi, you're up.
I think everybody has Dan rolls tonight, except for maybe me.
It's okay. You know.
Dan, could you get your dice back, please? Come on.
Everybody turn them back in.
Or wait, I don't even need to move. I've got a reach weapon with my whip.
Nice.
So I'm gonna just I'm gonna go into a rage and attack that swarm up to the northwest of me.
Absolutely.
Nice.
Whip smack.
21's a hit.
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah.
And sneak attack damage.
It's 5 sneak attack. You get
Yep.
whip damage on that too.
Plus Yep. Plus 7 from the whip. And since I'm raging and it's my first attack, I get to deal Divine Fury damage. So an additional 18 radiant damage.
Mhm.
You slay that wasp.
Yay!
Wrong wasp.
That
Which
can't
one?
be right. 18?
This one.
No, it's got to be.
Is this one you're getting? Or
Which one were you attacking, Jake? The one right next to you? Or
No,
ones
the
on
one,
Bjorn?
the one's on Bjorn.
Okay. Let me correct that then.
now we know
Oh,
how
yeah,
much
that's
damage
18.
we need to do.
All right. So what was that? That was 18 plus 5 plus 7. You're going to kill that one. Let me double check my math.
Yay!
Yep.
Bjorn is still saved.
Bjorn, you have been saved.
No, not yet. Not been saved yet.
Now with my second attack, I will attack the ones by Silas.
Sure.
We are just going to leave you here, though, until
Yeah.
you break out of this on your own.
I'm just a new statue.
21 hits.
Alrighty. Roll out the damage first, and then
11.
the sneak attack damage. Yeah, so 12 slashing magical.
Okay, it's still up.
That's all I got.
The knights.
The night.
The funny thing is, I'm
Nice.
still enraged because I have persistent rage unless I'm unconscious or will it to stop. So it's
I'm
like,
just like,
I hate napping.
All right, the knight, what do you got?
Let's not get too fancy here. Let's go. You know what? Let's just try an Eldritch Blast.
All right. You want to hit that attack? 18 is a
18
hit. 5
5.
is exactly what was needed.
nice.
Yay.
Sweet.
So, as the wasp die, the fire takes a minute to burn down. Yeah.
I
Bjorn,
wish I knew how to get rid of that stupid measurement thing.
I got you.
There we go.
Yeah. Everyone is now conscious. You're in this room. And that is where we're going to end the night because we're past time.
Alrighty.
Yay.
Okay.
Did
Some-
we
Bjorn's
solve
still
any
frozen
puzzles?
in place. That one
Oh.
vein on his forehead is throbbing.
Yeah, that's where we'll end. Those weren't words. That is where we'll end. We'll start back up 2 weeks in this room so you all can do any exploration you want to do or maybe trigger any traps you missed.
We will do that.
Yeah. Yeah, let's do some plugs. Defenders of Kobold. That's where you can find the majority of us the majority of the time. Twitch.tv/Defenders of Kobold. If you swing by tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Central, we're doing Salt Marsh. If you swing by our channel on Wednesday at 9 p.m. Central, we're doing Pathfinder 2. Thursday, 9 p.m. Central, we're doing Watercolors and Warriors, our 5th Ed Ghibli campaign. And then Friday at 9 p.m., we've got a special little thing going by, we call him Old Jeff here, but Jeff from Grim and Perilous Studios is running us some kind of special OSR adventure that he's written up, and it's super mysterious. So
Ooh, I'm
yeah,
jealous.
it should be good. Let's see, Bert, what do you got?
Oh yeah, check out my own stream at twitch.tv/Steam Steel Murder. We have on Tuesdays First Edition Dungeons and Dragons, Friday BX Dungeons and Dragons, and Sunday is usually up in the air. We're currently doing a shadow run using the Powered by the Apocalypse system and GURPS Traveler on the alternate Sundays. Also check out the podcast at BlueMagik.com.
There we go. And actually, Monday night, if you go over to twitch.tv/The Lollygaggers, you can catch Jeremy and I over there playing some Alien. Anyway, that's what we got. Crypt of the Devil Lich. We'll be back in 2 weeks on Danger Strangers to continue this. I was hoping to get through the first level tonight.
Our puzzle skills are just not there.
It's, it's okay. We're working through it. It is definitely, a jam-packed dungeon, so there's lots of stuff to interact with. So next session, hopefully we'll make it through the rest of the first level.
We're
Anyway,
not smart. We're not smart, but we take damage good.
you take damage real good.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, that's all we got. So till next time, thanks for watching. We'll catch you later.